Hit that subscribe button now and become part of the Peeper Gang today.
Hey Peeper Gang! Welcome back everybody to another Booga Booga video, guys. So, with the recent C2.0 update, there has been a whole lot of confusion really around C2.0 and really how to play. A lot of people are very confused about all the new systems and everything that's been changed and how to get their stuff back actually. And people have mainly been saying that the update sucks. But today, guys, we are going to answer all of your C2.0 questions, and hopefully by the end of this, we will have shown you why C2.0 doesn't suck.
And why it's actually a lot of fun. Now, to begin, guys, we have to first get into C2.0.
What you're going to want to do first is open up Booga Booga like you usually do, and then before you spawn in and hit play, you're going to see this button at the top that says try the new version, Booga Booga Beta C2.0. You're going to want to hit play beta, and it will warp you, kind of like the Void, to a different game that is C2.0. Boom! To C2.0! Now, C2.0 takes a little bit of time to load in. It is a pretty huge map. There's a lot of things to load, and once it's done, though, we will see the button at the bottom to load in. Okay, guys, yeah, I've finished loading in now, and you have the play button at the bottom. We click play.
Dude, look at this cinematic.
So, guys, we are now in C2.0, and the first thing you're going to notice is all of these portals. Don't worry about these ones that are blocked off, though. These are for a feature that's going to be coming to C2.0 at a later date, but is not yet in the game. The only one you want to worry about is this one that is actually available right here in the middle with this guy up here with his helmet. He's beautiful. Anyway, you're going to want to head through this portal, and then there's going to be another set of portals. And what these portals are for are actually to choose where you spawn on the map.
So the one on the left here will take you to the Ice Islands. The one in the middle will take you more towards the center and the tropical part of the map. The one on the right here will take you more towards the desert. And then the one way in the back will spawn you near the volcano. But for the purpose of this video, we're just going to spawn in the middle near the tropical islands. Ooh,
yo, there! I just dropped in. There was just God Rock on the ground.
Also, it's nighttime right now, guys. In C2.0, there is now a day and night cycle, which is actually really super cool.
Okay, guys, so the next thing is something that's been confusing a lot of people, and that is how to get your items back from Booga C1.42. So the first thing you're gonna want to do, guys, is open up the shop with Z, and this is where you can buy gems, the game pass, skins, and change the look of your character with outfits. But what we want is loot. So loot is where you can buy crates, and also you're gonna see there's a tab called My Crates. So guys, if you're coming from Booga Booga 1.42, when you open My Crates, you're gonna have a bunch of these legacy crates. And these are basically all of your items. So you're gonna have different crates for each one of your items. So like right here, I have my legacy Adderite crate. And if I wanna get my Adderite back, I just go to this crate, I hit drop. It's gonna make this little flare, and my crate's gonna fall from the sky. And you can see my crates coming in now. Here it is. You gotta let it fully drop before you can break it. If I break it open, I am gonna have 12 Adderite, and that is how I get my Adderite back, and I can do that for all of my stuff, including my raw Adderite, raw meat, legacy log crate. Dude, it is all your stuff. There's even like a legacy fried egg crate I've seen if you had eggs on you. So that is how you get back all of your stuff. And you can see I've already done this for a bunch of my items, which I have in my inventory right now. One more extra thing, guys, by the way, to say about when you're actually bringing in your old stuff. You actually click stuff off the ground now instead of pressing F to pick it up. So that's just a pro tip, so that you're not just like spamming F on something like, why?
You right-click an item to drop one of it, and you drag it to drop the entire stack. Things are stacked now up to 16.
Now the sun is rising. You have all your old stuff back from your C1.42 save, and you're thinking about crafting some cool stuff, maybe some God armor, I don't know. Well, you will still have your God armor unlocked, but you will also have everything unlocked, even if you were level 1, because levels have been temporarily removed from the beta for testing purposes. So Mojo has been removed, and there are no levels currently in this version of C2.0. As you can see right here, Mojo says coming soon. But guys, this is temporary. This is just for the beta and for testing purposes. But when the full game is released, there will be levels again, and there will be Mojo back. But for now, we have everything, which is it's quite nice for being able to just, test stuff out and unlock everything, right? Now that we have all our items back, let's try crafting a base. So let's say I wanted to make a wooden wall. And first of all, you can see whether or not you have enough items to craft something by whether or not it is opaque. So the things that you can actually see really well and are colored in, I can craft those. I have enough materials. As you can see, I have enough wood for this wall. And things that are faded out, I have stuff that I still need to collect in order to craft them. And if you click on them, you can see what you still require. So if I want to craft anything, guys, and say I want to craft this wood wall right now, I'm going to click on the wood wall and I'm going to hit craft wood wall. and it's gonna go right into my inventory. Now, what do I do if I want to place these, right? So if I want to place these, I'm gonna take them from my inventory. I'm gonna drag them into my hotbar at the very bottom. You can tell your hotbar is your hotbar because it's at one, the very bottom of the screen, and two, it's colored in gray, right? Now, once I have that in my hotbar, I can either select the slot by clicking on it like that. Oh, and there's the wall. Or I can press the number corresponding to that hotbar slot.
And look, when you're in crafting mode, you'll also be holding a little blueprint, which is so cool.
It's so cute, the little blueprint. Yeah, so we can take out the wall and we can use Q and E to rotate, and then you just place it by clicking in the space you want. So I can place it here, maybe rotate with E, flip it around, boom. All right, and there's that wall, and boom. That is how you craft, and that is how you place stuff, and this is how you craft all structures, guys, including boats. So they're gonna go into your inventory, and then you're gonna select them from your hotbar and place them in the world. All right, guys, so the next thing we're gonna show you is how to use campfires, sawmills, forages, and anvils, which all have a new system of interacting with them. So let's start with the humble campfire. So as we showed you earlier, guys, this is how you craft. You're just gonna wanna come to it in your structures, craft a campfire. It's gonna go into your inventory, hotbar, grab it, place it. We did it. Oh my gosh. So to power up a campfire, you're going to want to put any kind of fuel, which can be leaves, logs, wood, just anything you can think that you would be able to, burn in a campfire. That's campfire fuel, right?
Okay.
You're going to want to take it, put it in your hand, and you're actually going to smack the campfire with it. You ready, Kelly?
Oh, okay. So I have to put it in my hotbar.
Yes, put it in your hotbar.
Click it.
Click it so it's in your hand. And
okay,
now,
and then smack the campfire?
smack the campfire. Boom.
Yo!
Why is my campfire? It's not going in my campfire, Kelly. Okay, my campfire is bugged because I think I placed it like right in the spawn area. This campfire, though, Kelly, is perfect and is beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
And you can see you can add more wood into this like slot here by just continuously hitting it. So I put like a ton in here.
How do I cook something in it?
Let's say, yeah, we wanted to cook up some food. I have some grain mush right here to cook up. It's the exact same process. You're just going to take your grain mush, put it in your hotbar, select it, and then you're going to want to smack it with your campfire with it. And boom. The grain mush is going to go into the inventory slots on the campfire. You're going to have a bar that tells you how long until it's cooked, and it's going to cook it one at a time.
One at a time.
Yes. Okay, one piece just finished. Whoa, we got bread. It's cornbread. It's cornbread. Let's go. We did it. Also worth showing right now is actually how you eat food, right? So if you click food in your inventory, you can see like why I not eat. Why I no eat. Eat the food, idiot. Do it. Well, actually, guys, to eat food now, you're going to want to put it in your hotbar, as we've shown with everything else. You're going to want to select it, and then just click the air. Boom, he eats it. Look at him go.
Whoa, look at me go. Look at me go.
He is, that is some delicious cornbread right there. And that is how all food is eaten, and pretty delicious. I can eat this pumpkin, too. So you may be thinking now that you want to like smelt some gold or some of your ores, and you may at first think you can put them in the campfire. But if you try that, you're going to see it'll tell you, no, this item cannot be inserted into a campfire. You're going to need something a little more powerful for these ores, right?
Ooh.
And that is where the forage comes in. Right here, we have a forage already built. It costs 12 stone to make, and here is how it is operated, okay? It's pretty much the same process as the campfire, where you're going to take your ore that you want to cook, you're going to smack it, it's going to go into the inventory. Has a lot more slots than the campfire, though. And then one thing about the forage that's different from the campfire is that you can only power it with coal. So coal can be found around the map in caves all over the place. Now, we're not near a cave right now because we're on a spawn island, but we are going to grab some coal through a chest right now. Just for tutorial purposes, so we can quickly get some coal, we are going to get some through a chest. And guys, once you buy a crate, it's the same system as with the legacy crates where you're going to buy the crate, it's going to go into your My Crates inventory, and then from there, you have to select the crate and drop it into the world, as Kelly has done right here with the blacksmith crate, which has coal.
Woo!
Well, bros, I'm busy smacking people up right now. I'm a little busy.
I see. Well, we are giving a tutorial, Jack. Thank you very much.
I'm getting
All right,
fat
well, now
kills, bro. I'm reaching the leaderboards.
Regional leaderboards.
Jack's
Oh,
working on
Jack's
his
going for it.
leaderboard
I'm busy, bros. I'm busy.
Well, now that we've got some coal, guys, let's show how it works with the forage. So again, it's the same system as we showed with the campfire. You equip your coal in your hand, smack it into the forage. It's going to fill up in the bar on the forage.
Whoa!
It's going to activate. It's going to get all this crazy flame effects. It's going to start cooking it up. And after a little bit of time, you're going to have some cooked gold or whatever ore you decide to put in here. And in the second year, we're going to have a piece of done gold that's going to appear on this other side here. Boom! Look at that. You see?
Ooh.
And that is how you use a forage to cook any ores that you want. We can put emeralds in there. We can put raw gold, whatever it is. If you need to smelt some ores, forage is where it's at. And then we also have a sawmill over here, guys, which takes logs and turns them into wood. So if you just wanted to use this, it's the same process. Just smack them in there. This, though, is different because it doesn't require any kind of fuel. You could just use the logs straight up, and it's going to automatically turn that into 2 pieces of wood. So you can actually turn logs into wood through the inventory as well by just crafting wood. But the sawmill is more efficient because it gives you 2 pieces of wood per log. So, Kelly, we now have an anvil, and this costs 9 iron, by the way. And now, what an anvil is actually for is for repairing armor and tools, because armor and tools actually have durability now.
Behind you.
What? Ah! It's fine. He's just living his life. Anyway,
Okay.
so anvils are for repairing armor and tools which have durability now. So as you use your clubs, as you use your pickaxe, as you use your armor, gets hit, you are gonna lose durability. You can see the bar right here. My crystal axe has lost some durability, and we're gonna need to repair it periodically, or else it will break. So the way an anvil is supposed to work, guys, is that I can equip my crystal axe, which is now pretty damaged. I would click the anvil, and the crystal axe would go into the anvil menu here. I would then click some crystal into there, and I would hit combine, and then it would fill up the bar on my crystal axe a little bit. Currently, though, it seems I cannot put my crystal axe in the anvil, and it's not working properly. But that is how it would work, guys, if it was currently functioning properly.
After some bugs get patched, I'm sure that will work, right? But that's how you would
Yes.
do it if you want to do that.
So the things that you can put in an anvil are tools, armor, and bags. So that's going to take us to now the new system of crafting tools, armor, and bags, which is there's a bit of a new tiered system to the way you create things, right? So let's cover that. So the way the new crafting system for tools and armor works is that everything lower than magnetite requires the previous tier to create the next tier up. So let me explain that by actually showing what this looks like. So if I want to create a magnetite pick, I actually need an adderite pick plus magnetite. And if I want to create an adderite pick, I need a steel pick plus magnetite, or plus adderite, right?
Even if you want to craft a stone pick, you need a wooden pick plus 3 stones.
So as you go up, every higher level of tool is going to require the tool from the previous tier to actually make the next tool, right? There is one exception to this, and that is crystal. Crystal can just be made outright with crystals, and then you can use crystal to make emerald, pink diamond, and god item. So it's like its own tier in itself.
Armor and bags work the exact same way, guys.
Yes, exactly the same, including with the crystal being its own tier. Say I wanted to unlock a set of god armor right now. You can see the ingredients required here. I don't have enough gold or a set of crystal armor, but I can craft a set of crystal armor. So if I click here, it's going to take me to crystal armor. I can craft my crystal armor, and now it says I have the crystal armor needed for god armor. But then I'm also going to need to get even more crystal and more gold, and then I can craft a set of god armor.
And one more thing, guys, just something I discovered. If
Whoa.
you put on the armor, it no longer says that you have it. It has to be in your inventory if you want to craft the next set.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. If you're like trying to create a set of god armor and you're like, well, I have the crystal, what is going on? You do have to put it in your inventory so that it does detect it.
So guys, that's everything you need to know to get started in C2.0. But for things like ores, so gold and crystal, or the new PvP system and so forth, we're going to be doing separate videos on those kinds of things. But we hope that this video was helpful for you and helps you to get started in the new update.
And if it did, guys, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit that like button. And we will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Bye, everybody!
Bye, everybody.